Do you ever find yourself setting goals only to revisit them months later and realize that you didn't hit any of them? Well, if that's the case for you, don't worry, you are not alone. Only 33% of Americans' population actually hit the goals that they write down and achieve for themselves. Hi, my name is Natalina Nastardine. I'm the CEO and founder of Rise Up For You. And today I'm going to help you break down a quick little blueprint that's going to help you clarify your goals and actually achieve them. If you're anything like many of the professionals that we work with, maybe you feel stuck, you feel uncertain, there's certain steps and actions that you want to take in your life, but you just don't know how to do it. Well, we all know that without a plan, the goals that we put down aren't going to have any action or movement behind them. Again, my name is Natalina Nastardine. I'm the CEO and founder of Rise Up For You, and welcome to Rise Up For You TV. So let's jump into the 5-step process to write down and create your personal and professional path for success. Step number 1 is I just want you to write down what it is that you want. Now, I like to create 2 different columns. So I like to have a personal column and a professional column. And I'll write down 2 or 3 things that I want professionally and 2 or 3 things that I want personally. But here's the kicker. I want you to use SMART goals, meaning that whatever you write down that you want, it has to be specific. It has to be measurable. It has to be attainable. It has to be relatable to what you want in the bigger picture in your life, and it has to be timely. So step number 1, write down what you want. So let's start with something simple. You might say, Netta, I want to lose 10 pounds for my health. But that's not smart. So we need to be, again, more specific. So perhaps saying, I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months, and I will do that by going to the gym. That's a little bit more specific. Okay, so write down what you want. Step number 2 is, why do you want it? Why is this important to you? Now, I'm sure you're familiar with Simon Sinek, and he talks about the power of why, that if you don't have a strong why, then your ability to take action might not be sustainable. So we want to dig deep and we want to really find out the reason why it's important for us to lose weight or get that promotion or whatever it is that you write down as your goal. Why is it important for you? Step number 3, probably the most important, is how are we going to get there? What's the action step that you're going to take to ensure that you achieve your what? And again, this has to be measurable. We have to know, hey, if I want to lose 10 pounds, the action step I'm going to take is I'm going to re-enroll in the gym, and I'm going to start going 3 days a week. And on the days that I don't go, I'm going to commit to walking for 30 minutes outside. Whatever it is, your how has to be an action step that we can look at and say, either you did it or you didn't. Okay, there can't be any gray area behind the how of the action step. Step number 4, who do you need in your circle to make this happen? Now, you might say, you know what, I think I need a coach. Maybe I need an accountability coach. Or maybe I need a workout buddy. Or maybe I need to get some allies in the workplace if I want a job promotion. So I want you to define and write down who are the people that are going to help you achieve your what, which is your goal. And lastly, step number 5, which is really, really important. What do you have to say no thank you to in order to achieve your goals? All of us, including myself, have things in our life that distract us, that probably aren't the best for us energetically, that drain us, and that take away from our success. So I want you to ask yourself, what do you have to say no thank you to? Do you have to say no thank you to drinking a lot? Do you have to say no thank you to hanging out with friends that put you down? Do you have to say no thank you to sitting in your email hours upon hours every day? That was one thing that I had to say no thank you to. I realized that I was barely getting anything done because I just kept going back to my email. Every 30 seconds, I'm back in my email, even though there's no new emails. That was distracting me from taking action. So what are the things that you have to say no thank you to that are gonna help ensure you reach your goal and the success that you want? And lastly, this is a little bonus food for thought. If your goals are way too hard for yourself, you're gonna get discouraged and you're gonna give up on them. And if your goals are too easy, you're gonna get disengaged and you're gonna give up on them. So we wanna make sure that when we're creating our goals, we're creating goals that stretch us, but that we can achieve, okay? Again, my name is Netalina Nasterdine. I'm the CEO and founder of Rise Up For You, and thanks for joining us again here on Rise Up For You TV.